Made in Hollywood.
4 years after the hit television series finale, Sex and the City reunites Carrie, Samantha, Charlotte, and Miranda as our favorite friends continue to juggle jobs and relationships while navigating motherhood, marriage, and Manhattan real estate.
Hi, I'm Sarah Jessica Parker.
I'm Kristen Davis.
I'm Cynthia Nixon.
I'm Kim Cattrall, and you're watching Made in Hollywood.
Made in Hollywood.
Made in Hollywood.
Made in Hollywood.
Let's take a look at a clip from our movie,
Sex and the City.
Give me a kiss goodnight. It's the last single girl kiss.
The ultimate single gal, Carrie Bradshaw, will be married to John James Preston come fall.
Should we get you a diamond?
No, just get me a really big closet.
So, Carrie, where is she at the beginning of the movie? What's going on in her world?
She's very content, you know? She's pursuing a life that I think she probably never thought she would have. She's really having success in love and work and her relationships with her friends and her relationship with New York.
Here we go!
It's a perfectly wonderful way to start this movie because it's in many ways where all the characters find themselves. They are really content and they have pursued a life that is meaningful to them and in the way that they've wanted, or so they think. And really, then our story unfolds.
After years of living in the city, I assumed that if my friends and I ever got our fairy tale endings, that would be the end of the story.
Hello.
Welcome home, baby.
Gosh, I had so much fun watching this
movie. Good.
What's going on between Carrie and Big when the movie begins?
I think they're having a real relationship, you know, and are comfortable in their own skins together.
Do you think Big has come after these 3 years, and when the movie begins, how do you think he has grown as a man?
I don't know, another 2 inches.
Yeah. You feel like they are really happy with each other at this time?
You know, nothing's different, everything's changed.
Yeah.
That's my standard line from now on. Thank you, Stephen Sondheim.
I always knew she'd marry Big.
You thought that after the second breakup?
Yep.
After the 15th?
Uh-huh. We broke up a lot.
Your character, Charlotte, there's so many new surprises for her. I feel like we shouldn't even do an interview.
I know it's hard, isn't it? I know it's challenging to talk about it, but not talk about it.
Exactly, because there's so much fun stuff.
Thank you. It was fun to do.
The other characters, they're going through their own conflicts, but not so much for Charlotte.
Things are pretty good when we first find Charlotte, you know, which is a really nice payoff for everything she went through the show.
I'm pregnant. Oh my God.
And I know so many women have talked to me since the end of the show about infertility and about adoption and, you know, their own situations, that I felt really great that we start the movie and we see that Charlotte has adopted her daughter Lily, and that they are happy and that she loves being a mother.
You know me. I don't really believe in marriage. Now, Botox, on the other hand, that works every time.
Well, Samantha definitely puts the sex in Sex and the City, even though she's very classic. What else is important to Samantha?
I think Samantha is fearless. I really think of her as a lioness, you know, and she's very protective. And I think because she's older, a decade older than the other girls, there is a kind of, you know, protectiveness there. You know, those who are in some ways like her cubs, because she's been there and she has so done it. So she has, and it's not just sexually, she knows about relationships, there's a knowledge of life there, there's a history there. And I love that about her.
Have you ever been a personal assistant?
No.
Why'd you move to New York?
To fall in love. So your character, I like saying St. Louise. Yes. How does St. Louise and Carrie help each other out?
Well, first off, they help each other out through finding like their strength in love. Like they both went through heartbreaks, and so they can relate with each other in that way. And Louise helps out Carrie by like helping her find the reason of who she is and why she is the way she is and what she believes in, which is love, which is clearly what Louise believes in. So she brings Carrie back to that.
But real life?
200 people?
But don't you
I
want?
want you. That's what I want.
Throughout the whole movie, I literally laughed and I cried, and then I was crying while I was laughing. I was just going on this whole journey. Why do you feel audiences will leave so fulfilled?
Well, I think Michael Patrick King is a really beautiful storyteller. You know, he comes from a long history of storytellers.
We've got a problem.
I got the
New York City is just such a life force. How important was the city in your shooting style and strategy?
It's really interesting because the city has always been like a major factor in the city. It's called Sex and the City. So the city, to negotiate the city in a big blockbuster, big screen movie was kind of interesting because it's a different type of, it's not like the city's blown up. You always see New York and it's the last day on earth and it's like everything's destroyed. Our thing is everything's beautiful and everything's happening, and then maybe some bad things happen to the characters, but the city is looking good. It was beautiful. We had a lot of support and a lot of fans. Then you two look at each other and then the doors go. Right.
I think he really connects to this audience. He thought about them every day. He cares very much about the story that they want, but I think he and I really thought a lot about what they didn't know they wanted, and there's where you find the real bleakness and the grisly parts of the movie.
It didn't mean anything, it just happened once.
So at the top of the movie, where is Miranda in her life?
At the beginning of the movie, Miranda's not doing very well. She ostensibly has it all. She's married with a wonderful kid. She has a beautiful home and a thriving career, but she's, like a lot of women her age, she's spread too thin and she's not enjoying her life at all. She's just stressed from morning till night.
I can't believe I was running around New York thinking I'm finally getting my happy ending. And let the wedding get bigger than big.
I have to say, when watching the movie, I was just taken away by the fashion. It just blew me away. So this question may be a little unfair.
Okay.
Did you have a favorite?
I know I've been asked this and I should have a better answer at this point. I just don't. There's so many beautiful, really special things that I get to wear.
One of my favorite parts of Sex and the City, whether it was the TV shows or the movie, was the costumes and working with Pat Field. I mean, she takes stuff that she gets from like yard sales in Miami to, secondhand shops in New York.
I have a particular fondness for my belt, this black leather belt with the studs on it. It's just a belt from a vintage store. It's not a fancy belt, but I loved it so much that I'm convinced it's actually in the movie more than I am. And I named it Roger in the fittings. So we just started asking for Roger. Where's Roger? Get Roger. Roger that.
She's not a fashion snob whatsoever. She feels that inspiration comes from all places, from all walks of life. And that's kind of what has always made her a fashion icon, is that she can put things together and you think, how does that work? But you can't stop looking at it.
I like that shirt.
Oh, thank you. Actually, when I found out that I was going to be here with Sex and the City, first thing I thought was, what am I going to wear?
See?
Yeah,
Don't that happen to everybody?
Yeah. So what did you think about the fashion?
Oh my God, I thought the fashion was amazing, and it make you think things like that. Like, oh my God, what will I wear? What will I wear? Because the fashion is so like on another level.
I love that belt, and I kept that belt. And I love the Manolos at the end of the movie because they're really special and they were made for the movie. And I also love those Christian Dior Extremes that I wear a lot in the movie. So it's easier to pick shoes than it is dresses.
Life doesn't always turn out to be your fantasy. That's why you need friendships that are real to get you through it all.